Chillo there, H+III+T, it's about that dang on time. Shout out to my Jeff Hardy shirt yet again, but that's neither here nor there. Mannie Fresh, now I don't know if this interview is old or new. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm going to let you guys determine that, but I found a video where Mannie Fresh is basically speaking the truth about the dang on Carter 5 situation, about the dang on Lil Wayne vs. Birdman situation, and the man is really dropping gems in this interview. Now, it's a 17-minute long interview, so if you don't want to watch it, I'll just go ahead and explain it to you, but he brought up some points that really made me think. So much so, you see, I'm not doing a skit right now, like Crawford's not here, Saki, like, this is a serious video we gotta make right here. So, let's get into the dang on foolishness.
Mannie Fresh speaks the truth on the Lil Wayne vs. Birdman beef.
I'm not sure if I did my intro in the beginning of the video, so I'm gonna just do it again. Hello there, H+III+T, it's about that dang on time. Oh, okay, so that's done. Alright, Mannie Fresh in this dang on interview was throwing some gems about early Wayne that, no offense, I don't really care about, but just to sprinkle some of the highlights of what he said towards the beginning of the dang on interview. The man said something that I didn't know. The man said that Lil Wayne didn't curse in his earlier music because he had an agreement with his mom until his dad died and he made a song called F the World. I didn't know that, but yeah, there's just little fun sprinkle, you know, tidbits like that. But the main thing I'm making the video about is towards the end. If you haven't already watched it, again, link is in the description. Mannie Fresh basically called Wayne childish. And not in an insulting way, but he compared it to the Michael Jackson effect, saying since Wayne has been doing this since such an early age, the man never really had a childhood. So the way Wayne is reacting, the way Wayne is lashing out in a almost nonsensical way, in an almost slightly petty way, almost like a brat, kind of having a hissy fit, is what we're seeing right now. And it's because Wayne never had a moment to just be a kid. Let me explain that a little bit more. We see with Mannie Fresh, we see with Cortez, we see with Birdman and all these other parties. Mac Main, not so much, because Mac Main is a troll, but that's neither here nor there. Everyone else involved in this dang on situation is kind of chill. Even other celebrities who know of the situation, like say a 50 Cent, like say a Jay-Z, like even Drake and Nicki Minaj, aren't really saying anything about the situation. You feel me? Like they'll say it, but they say there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Cortez is on some business as usual foolishness. But Wayne seems to be the only person consistently jumping out the window and lashing out in blind fury when it isn't, it's just not connecting with the storylines we're seeing. If this whole thing where Wayne is not getting his money, right? Where Wayne's not getting his money and they're trying to figure it out behind closed doors, the lawsuits, and again, that's lawsuits with an S. I'm not really sure how that factors into it yet. I haven't thought that out yet. But basically the surface level foolishness going on, right? According to Cortez, has been going on behind the scenes for several years. This isn't the first time Wayne hasn't been paid, according to Cortez, right? And again, that's assuming that this whole thing is legitimate. But albums continued, mixtapes continued. Where Wayne is right now, Wayne is not putting out the Carter 5. They can't put no more Weezy Baby out. That's that Cash Money vasectomy. Even though Wayne told us his album was being held hostage. Exaggeration. Wayne's throwing up Rock Nation, but then saying in interviews, nah, man, I'm not really on Rock Nation. But then throws it up again. This childlike behavior. Mannie Fresh said that since they started, Wayne has been around grown men. So what he does is he imitates that, and that's what he's been doing. That's how he grew up. So Wayne never really had a chance to be a kid. AKA, if you're not following me, what Wayne is doing right now on this Screw Birdman campaign, even though that's his friend, that's his father figure, he's friends with his kids, you feel me? Regine still loves Birdman, vice versa, you feel me? Wayne is having a temper tantrum. Again, I don't feel comfortable speaking on Lil Wayne as a person because I don't know that man. I'm just going off of what Mannie Fresh said. Mannie Fresh has basically thrown out there that the reason why Wayne is constantly jumping out the window and his stories never make sense. 1 second it's Screw Rich Gang and Young Thug, and the next they're on good terms all of a sudden, stuff like that. And this isn't the first time Wayne has jumped out the window on something like this. Remember how angry he was at Jay-Z? Now he's throwing up the... You feel me? It's because Wayne never really had the chance to develop full maturity. You feel me? I'm not saying there's something mentally wrong with him, but you get what I'm trying to say. When you don't have a childhood, you have that Michael Jackson effect. Now, is the man gonna be getting a giraffe and a Ferris wheel in his backyard? Probably not. But this 30-year-old man does have a skate park on top of his roof. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. You know the Triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point them out. I know some people are somehow going to get what I'm saying misconstrued and think misconstrued, I don't know, and think that I'm attacking the best rapper alive, aka Weezy F Baby. No, I'm not. I'm merely bringing up a point that Mannie Fresh brought up. That is a distinct possibility that this constant window jumping from Wayne, maybe we need to take it as a grain of salt, and maybe this free Carter 5 needs to be at Wayne. You feel me? That's already been where I've been taking it, but it's on a different tip. Not you bum drop the album, but more so like, hey Wayne, Cortez and them are gonna figure this out in court and stuff. Can we get Dedication 6? You feel me? More working with Wayne, not attacking him. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys later. We'll figure out something to do this week for Wayne. Well, that's neither here nor there. Just wanted to bring up a different viewpoint about the dang on situation. You see another Triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. And if you find someone else, I will delete them! See, because... Yeah!